What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Friday night. It's been one hell of a long week. Ended it by taking a 2x6 right to the forehead. Definitely still reeling from it a little bit, but all I could think about was how much I wanted to talk some birds. So it's Fan Friday here tonight, and I appreciate you all taking the time. Today was a weird day. It was kind of cold in the morning, got beautiful out, and then I just kept thinking, well, it's Friday, so nothing's going to break my stride, and the draft is 3 effing weeks away, so it's got me in high spirits. Eagles, Super Bowl champions is just something I continue to want to keep repeating over and over and over again. So it's been a great week. Hopefully you're all having a great week. I really appreciate you all taking the time tuning in here. Look, I am open for anything you guys want to talk about. We can talk about the Tush push. We'll mention some of the things going on there. We've been going through the draft series. You guys want to talk about any of that stuff, whatever's on your mind. We're definitely still reeling here a little bit. I don't want that to get me in trouble. Nothing I can do about it. It's just kind of on me. So we're going to go ahead and clean that up here in a second once I jump in the shower and get washed up. Chelsea's like, you're not going to... Then I was like, well, I got to talk a little bit of birds first before I do anything. So hope you guys know how much I love you and how much I try to do what I can to make these live videos, especially on Fridays. I enjoy these Fan Fridays with you guys. It's your show. You get to ask, whatever's on your mind. You guys have always a lot of great stuff about the birds, but you take it off the rails. I love it, man. It's great to get to know you guys. I'm glad you want to get to know me. I really appreciate it. But it's been a great week, really long one. Put in 50 hours this week, so I'm pumped up. But let me know how you guys are doing. How's your week going? What's on your mind? You feeling good about the draft? Are you watching the series? Are you guys pumped up about my fits? You have your own fits? Whatever's on your mind, man. I'm here for it. Look, I put a lot of effort to getting back here home and making sure I could talk with you guys. And I'm not sure I don't have a concussion. Chelsea, of course, tried to push me to go to the hospital, and I'm just like, I'll be perfectly fine. That's quite a gash. I'm not going to lie to you, dude. Everybody works like, what the it was intense in the moment. We're good now. We're good now. So let's rock and roll. Let's talk some birds here. But a good evening to you, Miss Tiffany. Appreciate you taking the time. And look, I received a pretty awesome gift from Tiffany. And I feel horrible. It just sits back here and you guys can't even see it. But I need to put this damn room together, get these lights up and get things working. Because I say that and it made me think of you, Tiffany, because I was just given an early birthday gift by my boss. And I'm just going to show it to you. Man, he's like, I thought you might like this. I know you into the eagle, dude. All right, so I open it and I'm like, oh man, like this is really cool. Like one of those replica helmets, like the colored, right? All right, so let's unbox this thing. First off, looks pretty cool, right? Like, oh man, like that's fantastic. Like that's a really neat, like matte gray. Like I dig it, We'll put it under the green light and it's gonna look really cool. He's like, oh yeah, dude. He's like, but you should turn it around. And I'm like, what do you mean? Now, whether or not what someone's signature looks like, I think most of you could probably guess as to who that is right there. That signed it, and it's got the certificate of authentication. Oh shit, it's in the other bag. Regardless, and dude, you guys know I have that ball up there that's signed by Howie, Fletcher Cox, Avante Maddox. It's time to get this shit together. I need to find some kind of time, maybe stop knocking myself out at work and stuff. But dude, big shout out to you, Billy. Quite an amazing gift. Also gave me some pretty cool power tools and some other essentials. Big shout out to you, my friend, my brother. This is one of the best gifts I've gotten. So it's pretty awesome, man. I was pretty pumped up. So after, the way it ended, we showed up to the shop and he was there, and he had the gifts ready. He's like, "What the?" I said, "What'd you do to yourself?" And so we had to deal with that. But it was a great way to, help me forget. But I guess I need to help remember right now because this baby is feeling it right now. But dude, whew, I got pretty jacked up. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I got rocked. It literally put me on my ass, and that's hard to do with this hard ass head. But dude, I'm telling you, at first I was just like, man, that really hurt. And they're like, bro, your head is bleeding. And you know me, man. I've been to the ringer with this disease and stuff. Pain is really not an issue for me. So I just kept trying to work, and they're like, bro, you got to sit down for a second. We got to see you got a concussion. And hey, man, I appreciate all those looking out for me, concerned for me. You know me. I'll be all right. Let's talk some birds, dude. But Liz, thank you. I think so. But see, here the problem is, this is, I'm a drifter all the time. So who knows? Maybe I do have a concussion. Maybe something's going on there. I guess we'll find out as I continue talking, because I like to talk fast. I like to talk about a lot of things, and I have about 16 different things going on in my mind at once, usually. So we'll see how that works. But I'm all right. I appreciate the concern. And that helmet is what the dude, I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the it's like, bro, you did not. And he's like, you've gone above and beyond. I just and it was a good moment. Good little moment there. But wow, what a gift. I really can't wait to put that bad boy up. But glad to see you guys tuning in. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you. And I love you guys. See you guys sharing the love here. But look, I'm doing all right. I definitely think I'm feeling it. But I'm definitely not going to have the longest video here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea is home. Like, spend some time with her. I'm going to let her doctor me up. Going to try to rest, as they say. I've got lights and sounds and all that. It's definitely ringing. I'm not gonna lie to you, but dude, I'm doing all right. How are you doing? How are you guys all doing out there? Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. We should draft someone, and we should draft a good player. So, look, hopefully you guys are enjoying this draft series that I put out, as we do every year. And hey, look, that's just how it is. Gotta look ridiculous for the pictures, and you know what I mean, so we can look back on years and be like, that's when I almost knocked myself out. Fantastic. But yeah, right before the birthday, right? That's how it had to go down. And I even said, I was like, it's Friday, it's Friday. Yeah. Well, you guys know yesterday I smashed my finger. It's got a nice, just a crack in it from smashing it with a hammer. And that was like shooting out blood. That was crazy. But 2 days in a row, just beating my own ass, apparently. That's what I got to do for this final year here. But I'm trying, Tiffany. I'm trying to keep myself together here. But Stu, appreciate you joining. For those of you that are members, made the post today. We'll continue to do more here as I have some things set up. The draft stuff just has me like lost at sea, dude. I have so much going on there. So as soon as that's over, when it gets into that kind of lull where nothing's happening, I will do content where you guys, will be a part of stuff. So I appreciate you joining. Those of you who know the post earlier today, you get to come up with the questions, comments. I didn't put it out till later because I wanted to on the ride home, ended up almost knocking myself out, and it was just a whole thing. So I completely forgot. So I do apologize to you channel members, but thank you again, Stu, my man. Hopefully you guys have been able to check out that draft stuff. We got the quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers out, and you guys know how we do it each and every year here. We go through each position and we talk about what the Eagles have at that position, what picks we have, where should we be focused, what players are in this draft in each round that I talk about, where I think these guys are top fits. And you remember last year, 7 of my top fits were actual draft picks by the Eagles. So 7 of the 9. So that's how I do it each and every year. A lot of people were stealing my content. They still do, but we're taking who I was telling you guys about all offseason, doing this stuff where I just want to see if these people can do this stuff without me giving it to them. So it became fun. You know what I mean? Like something that was bad and negative became something that I really enjoyed with you guys. And that is the opportunity to go through each position and learn about all these players, talk about all this stuff. And I always tell you, if you want more in-depth stuff on players that I don't mention or aren't top fits, always here for you guys. I love you guys. And I am trying with work. It's just been so crazy. And I want to do as much as I can for you guys with this stuff. And, you know, there's other positions that I'm going to spend a lot more time on. As I told you, you know, it has the positions of need rankings, you know, in those shows. You can see where I feel, you know, we need to be focused more. And look, you don't really have to. It's best player available. We're the best team in the NFL. I don't care what anybody says out there. But we do this that way because I do enjoy it. I like the way it works because we go through each position, and at the end, we get to break down my favorites of the top fits, and then I get to tell you guys who my pick is for the Eagles. Now, you know, 6 years in a row, we've gotten the guy I wanted, and now last year it was a little weird because we didn't get him right away, but we traded up and got him. And I saw somebody just commented a little bit ago about bro saw the future or something like that. My Cooper to Gene reaction. Yeah, you guys know how much I wanted him last year in this draft, and I think people see why now, but this is why we do it that way. I'm not going to throw you. There's thousands of channels out there where you can find so much great information on so many of these players and so much stuff. I try to give you an eagle eye view, we'll say, of things where you see what we have, why I feel this way, and the players that I am focused on, why I like them, where I like them. And if it's a position where, hey, you can take them anywhere, we talk about, you know, different areas where I like guys. So hopefully you guys are checking that stuff out, enjoying it. And Stu, again, a big thank you for joining. Appreciate you joining the family. And you guys are all family, whether or not you're a channel member or not. I don't care about that, but it really does help. You know, your guys' support means the world to me. Can't do this stuff without you. So really appreciate you. It's been a lot of love being shared here these past few days. And I really, I'm grateful for that, man. You know, getting older, having this stupid ass disease, it just really, it freaks you out when you start getting older. You're like, damn, dude, like, is my clock, am I already at the halfway? You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I've been freaking out, but you guys have been awesome, man. And I really appreciate all the love. You guys have been nothing but family since the moment I met most of you, dude. And I haven't even met you in real life, half of you. Well, most of you there too, let's be honest. But I feel like I have. You guys are family to me. We talk almost every day, and it means the world to me. So thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support, man. I love you guys, really do. But little G in the building. I know you just had a birthday. Hope you enjoyed yours, and everyone else who had a birthday recently. I can't remember right now. Bear with me. But go Birds. Appreciate you tuning in, little G. But look, there it is. So that positions of need rankings I was talking about, you know, that's something we were going through on each of these episodes. Oh, it's happening. My brain's losing it. Sorry. So we talked about this stuff. We talked about why I feel the way I do about certain positions. And then, like, we go through, if you haven't seen the series, and I name off, you know, all the prospects and where I have them. Then I go through and, like, pick out guys like this. Like, I had Savion Williams last night. And you can go check out what I had to say. There's definitely some exciting receivers. And just because you have AJ, Devontae, Jahan doesn't mean, you know, you can't look to add more. And I mentioned all that stuff. So hopefully you guys are able to check that stuff out. I mentioned the tush push earlier, and it annoys me so much that just because we're good at something, they want to take it away. And, you know, you see the opposite side of things where the Bills, you know, they change rules for them to try to get Josh Allen wins. And I think they're still offended about me destroying the entire world and the NFL media and Eagles media and casual fans when I made that comparison of Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen years ago. And a lot of people were offended about it. And that's okay, because I stood my ground and I made them all look like douchebags. So I love every moment of that. But they're all, you know, either giving HJs out to Jalen or still hating because they're still shook. And that's okay, because he is him. And I've tried to warn them for years now. And, well, they found out. Now, they want to take away a play that he's good at because he can squat. He's strong. And, should we take away vertical threats? Tyreek Hill, you're not allowed to play anymore. You're too fast. What is this? We're playing football. Don't be a bunch of pussies. But they are. And, you know, one great thing is you have Howie Roseman, and he's in there in the fire arguing with these dudes. And apparently it was like Sean McDermott, Sean McVay. I'm telling you, but I guess, they're just pretty much, they have no basis to what they're saying. They have no clue. They're just making shit up. I feel like I'm watching like a Trump rally or something, just, dumb shit everywhere. Nothing makes sense. And Howie called him out on it. And he was like, you guys are just haters. Like, you have nothing substantial. You're not proving that it causes injuries. Like, there's other plays that cause injuries. Like, should we just not tackle? Do you want to turn into flag football now? Like, this is embarrassing that they're doing this. But they hate us because they hate us. We're the Philadelphia Eagles, and my entire life they have hated us. So it sucks. It does, and I get it for a lot of people that just became fans, or those of you that have been fans, you know what I'm talking about. But it's just something we have to accept. They hate us, man. They really do. They hate the passion we have. They hate the toughness that we, exemplify here. I think that we are the best fans in the world, and obviously we've taken on a lot of new ones, and we've gotten a lot of casual cowboy style fans now, and that's not what I consider Eagles fans, right? Those people don't count. I'm talking about you, the diehard, the sicko that's watching me right now. You are who I'm talking to. So we're the greatest fans of all time, baby. And they need something, and they've tried, dude. And I told you before, I told you all year we were winning the Super Bowl. Well, when it got to that moment, I said, this is it. This is where we solidify what I've told you the entire year, that we are the best team in the NFL, and we're going to beat the shit out of the Chiefs because they don't hold a candle to us. And, the NFL world did their best. And they tried at the beginning of the game to pull their bullshit, but it just didn't work, man. We are the best in the NFL. So they can kiss my ass. Keep hating, man. Take away the tush push, whatever you got to do to, try to stop us. It's not going to happen. There's a dynasty coming your way. Enjoy. And it does, man. And we broke their little three-peat for their little baby boys. And, we're going to be the team of the three-peats when we build this dynasty. Watch, we're going to come back to this video years from now. I'm going to be like, I remember that video. I almost knocked myself out. And I repeated what I've been saying for, over a year now about this dynasty that we are building here with the foundational pieces. And, people will lose their mind like they did last year in free agency at the beginning. They'll lose their mind like they did this year, and that's perfectly fine with me. I'm just going to keep showing them why we're going to win the Super Bowl. So whether you're with me or against me, I'm happy you're tuning in here, and I'm ready to talk a couple minutes here with you before I go, because I honestly, it's getting hard to look at the screen. It's getting a little hard, not going to lie to you. Yeah, exactly. They want to make us play, the more games. They want to make us do this. I've seen the players talking about that, and it's like, exactly. I've seen exactly what you just said there, and it's like, that's a great point. They don't give a shit. It's just about stopping us, and you got to actually feel good about it. Like when people take all my content and they get to find success because of it, it's like, I could be pissed off about it, or I just have embraced it, like, okay, man, all these, entitled people, they're allowed to just take your content and, fine. That's just the way this country works, bro. If you're not part of the top, they are just going to piss all over you. So you got to just stand tall to that, right? You could break and say, I give up, but I don't do that, man. So I hope they do the same and they have that mindset, right? But appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you waking up for the show. He's here. He's wide awake. You know it. Go Birds. And, dude, yeah, they won't be doing that with us. So, look, man, I hate to cut you guys short because I was really looking forward to the show. And I will give you a couple minutes, but this is getting kind of tough. It's been a long week, and smashing my head has made things a little tough for the end of the show. But, look, man, I'm working on the tight end show next, and yeah, that's going to be a fun one. That's one of the positions I've been clamoring about for the last few years here now, and it's not necessarily like a need right now, but the future is coming, and that's a future without Dallas Goedert, and I don't know that that's this year, but if the right deal comes along, it definitely could be. So you got to have his replacement here before he's gone, like they did with Ertz when they drafted Goddard. So I like Harrison Bryant. I like Grayson, but I would have preferred that guy to be here with Goddard. Maybe not. The way they sign these free agents, go get a young guy, I think things could definitely be different. And, you still have Calcaterra here, EJ Jenkins. There's going to be competition to see who makes his team, but I think in the draft we'll be looking there. So I'll be talking about all that stuff. I hope you guys will be continuously tuning into these draft series shows. I hope you enjoy them. It's been a fun few years doing this stuff with you guys, man. I really enjoy talking about the draft, and I'm glad I found people that also enjoy it. But if you ever have questions about that stuff, or if I don't see something, just comment again, please, especially like on the weekend. That's when I try to get back to you guys. And there's always like hundreds of comments and messages on every social platform, and it gets overwhelming at times. But don't ever think that like I'm ignoring you. Like, it's not too much for me. It just takes time, and I don't see everything. And I want you to know I love you guys, man. I'm here for you. And as it keeps growing, it gets crazier. And that's why I try to do these live videos. And I know not everyone has an opportunity to watch them. So I do apologize for that. I do my best to make Sicko Saturdays and Sundays when I can as well. But tomorrow you're going to get the tight end show. And I'm not sure. We've got some things going down Sunday. And then, of course, my birthday is Monday. And so I'm going to be pretty busy. Probably offensive line will come out Tuesday, I'd say. But bear with me. We're going to get through this draft series, and we're going to be talking about, all kinds of stuff afterwards. But you guys, man, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm really letting you down here. I wanted to come in here. I had high energy today. I was pumped up that I was going to be able to make a Fan Friday. Dude, I am like just reeling here, and feel like I'm Mike Tyson though, right? I got hit, and I'm wobbling, but I ain't going down. I ain't going down without a fight. I am a High Plains drifter, and yeah, look, I could do that. I definitely could, and it's an option on the table, but we'll play it out and we'll see how things go. Yeah, I know. And I appreciate the concern. I do. We'll see how things go. I think maybe my head just hurts because I got smashed by a massive piece of wood. But you could be right. You never know, right? I love that I'm just trying to play this off, and you guys are like legit concerned. So just know that I'm really thankful that you are caring. You guys are awesome. I really do appreciate the love and the concern. But I'm gonna be all right. I gotta hit this birthday coming up here and make it through. But I'll do my best. If anything happens, I'll definitely try to make a video. But Chelsea took some days off. I have a few days off here, so a couple, whatever. But I think, going to spend that time with the family and try to celebrate this birthday. Not that I want to leave you guys out, but don't know how much I'll be home to make these videos. So we'll see what goes down. But if something happens, maybe while I'm somewhere, you'll just get a video while I'm out to dinner. I don't know. I've done crazier. So, but look, I appreciate you. Glad I can make you laugh. Glad you guys are, riding with me still. Can't thank you enough. And really, really appreciative that I found all of you guys, because I needed to find sickos, diehards, somebody that gave me a reason to show up and do this show, even when I almost get knocked out. That's what it's all about to me. You guys are family too. So, got to spend a little bit of time with Chelsea before I jumped on here, but going to spend some time with her tonight. The next couple of days, we rarely get to see each other, and it really sucks. So, going to try to do that. But you guys are definitely family to me. I always try to give you as much time as I possibly can. And that draft stuff, I just try to get it out. If I did it live, I'd be on for 3 hours, and I just don't have time when I get home from work. So I am doing everything I can after I get off these days, putting in, time to this tight end show, and try to, get in each show. I'm doing everything I possibly can. Know that to get these shows out, I'm out doing stuff. I'm creating graphics. Like, I'm a true sicko, man, because I know you guys love this draft series stuff, and I do too, man. I really enjoy it, and it gives me a good recap and a better feeling off what I want to tell you guys when my prediction does come about. And I know a lot of you guys ask the same question, but it's the same as every year. I'm not giving my pick until I'm done the series. I want to see if other people are picking who I'm picking, because just like I did with the salary cap hit numbers last year, I am not going to be giving that away. If people are such experts, I'd like to see them do it before I do it. And, well, last year they didn't, not a single soul. So I think what I'm going to do is for you, those of you that are channel members, I was already thinking this, but Stu, big shout out to you, my man, for signing up for the membership. Just because of that, I think that's solidified what I want to do, give you guys that are, members. Not that I don't care about you guys that aren't, just saying you got to have a little extra added perk for, what you guys are doing to support the channel. So what I want to do is maybe you'll get my pick and you'll get those rookie cap hit numbers, all that information before everybody else. So, I just want to show you guys how much I really appreciate you. And again, whether you're a channel member, whether you're just hitting the like button, commenting, whether you're just sitting here watching and not even saying a word, I appreciate you. All that help, really. Everything that you do means the world, and it helps. So I thank you guys. I hope you have a great weekend. I'm going to get that tight end video out. Not sure I'll be able to make a live one. SC, dude, sorry I missed you. I am reeling right now, though, so I gotta get rolling here. But love to hear from you in the replay. Love to hear from all of you that are watching this at a later time or whenever. Cannot do this without you guys. Always down to talk some birds with you, even if I'm not even all the way up there. But half of me is still good enough, right? I still can get the job done. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, oh, you know what? Son of a bitch. I wanted to show you like all this stuff, dude. And look, those of you who watch the show, you've seen it. But in case you haven't, we talked about the draft picks. We talked about the offseason moves, and there are recaps. There are everything. Go check them out. Playlist. There's cap space stuff. There is everything you would need to know about this free agency, how I feel about the players lost, the players that are still out there, that, the restructures, extensions. You want to hear about the reserve future players. We've got that too. So there is literally just a plethora of information out there. If you're tired of the clickbait, the negativity, the nonsense, I'm doing my best to give you as much content as I possibly can. So thank you. Hope you're all enjoying that content, but all I've got for you here tonight. So until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, say it with me now. Go Birds!